Sino pong OFW or may kamag-anak na OFW po? Ayun, madami-dami rin po Pero alam niyo po, totoo po yung sinabi niya. If you have a relative who is working outside the country po as an OFW, kahit ano pa pong trabaho, whatever po yung work doon, you know what is true po, Riway will really change your life. You don't need to go out of the country just to work, just to earn. Tama po ba yun? Pinapalakpakan po ang Riway because of that. And I'm very much thankful of this company because it really changed my life. And of course, my family and my friends as well. Okay, so ngayon, alam niyo naman po na... Wait, sorry, hinihingal ako. Sino bang first time marinig po ang Riway or ang Pure Tear po? First timer po? Madami-dami po. Okay. So tonight po, I'll be giving you some information about what Pure Tear is all about. Ano po ba ang stem cell therapy? What stem cell can do to our body, to our health? And what Riway can do to our lives. Okay lang po ba yun? So, okay, let's start. So sabi po, Health Revolution Answer to Reverse Aging. That's Pure Tear Placenta. But before we go further with Pure Tear Placenta, or it's actually an example of stem cell therapy, let's first discuss a fact. This is a fact po. Sorry. This is a fact, this is a report by World Health Organization in June 2011 stating that there are top 10 killers who kills humanity po globally po, worldwide. Ibig sabihin po, may 10 sakit, top 10 pa lang po yan. Wala pa po dyan yung ibang, kumbaga yung top 11, top 12, etc. Di ba po? These are the top 10 killers who kills us, who kills people. And according to WHO, 51.7% of people who dies of these diseases are coming from developing countries. And Philippines is an example of ano po? Developing country. Ibig sabihin po, sa ayaw at sa gusto natin, sa 50% na lang, huwag nyo naisipin yung 1.7. Sa ayaw at sa gusto natin, half of the total population of the Philippines will die of these diseases. Do you agree? Yes. Ano po ba yung mga sakit na yan? Di ba? We have heart disease, stroke, lung cancer, diabetes, etc. po. Diabetes pa lang, di ba? Pataas ng pataas ang rate sa Philippines and other developing countries. And according to WHO, ano po ba yung risk? Number 1 is aging population. Habang tumatanda tayo, anong nangyayari po sa atin? Our system, our body also deteriorates. Ibig sabihin po nun, habang tumatanda, pag nag-deteriorate ang system natin, pwedeng mag-malfunction ang systems or organs that will arise po anong mga sakit. Another is inevitable stress. Sino pong hindi nagsasuffer ng stress dito? If we talk about stress, it's not only negative stress, but even positive stress. Ibig sabihin, too much happiness can also result to stress. Tama po ba? So why do I emphasize on stress? Even a baby po na hindi natin mabigyan ng gatas, umiyak ng umiyak po, the baby suffers from stress. So, bakit po ba stress? Paulit-ulit yung stress, di ba po? It's because po until now, example na lang po sa cancer, doctors cannot really identify the root cause why cancer occurs in our body. But stress and smoking is always part of the predisposing factor. Do you agree po? Yes. And lastly po, pollution. Do you think there is still a country that is zero pollution or not yet polluted? It's New Zealand. And we are very much proud that our product po, our Pure Tear Placenta came from New Zealand. Okay? So this clear risk po leads to savage of these killers, thus promoting bottleneck crisis of today's medical science. Ano pong ibig sabihin nun? Bottleneck crisis of today's medical science, it means our doctors, pharmaceutical companies, and even scientists are all on crisis. Hindi lang po basta simpleng problema. But they are all on crisis. Kung paano po ba talaga magpapagaling ng may sakit? I'll just give you 2 examples po. Sino pong may high blood? Okay po. Siguro, minsan po, before kayo na-diagnose po, tinakbo kayo sa ER, namamanhid po yung, anong tawag dyan? Bato, parang karangay hilot, sinag yung blood pressure nyo, mataas ang dugo, bibigyan kayo ng pampababa ng blood pressure, tama po? Ano pong mga maintenance na ibibigay? Amlodipine or losartan, di ba po? Sinabi po ba ni doctor na just take losartan for 3 months after that hypertension will be gone? No. It's because po, once you have that maintenance, it's a lifetime. Tama po. Hindi po gumagaling. Diabetes na lang po. If you have diabetes, you're injecting insulin or you're taking pampababa ng sugar na either tablet, di ba po, or pill. So, gumagaling po ba ang diabetes? Hindi. You just have to, those medications will just regulate your blood sugar. So, yun po mga example po na the doctors are all on crisis. Hindi napapagaling, but they maintain the illness. Di ba po? They maintain lang po our blood pressure para hindi po masyadong mag-shoot up, ganun po. So, is there something that could help us? Okay. It's a medical science breakthrough is the discovery of stem cell. Kung narinig niyo na po ba ang stem cell dati? Ano pong alam natin sa stem cell? Injectable. Ano pa po? Mahal. Pampabata. All the things that you're saying are all true about stem cell. Okay po? So, discovery of stem cell. Ano po ba talaga ang stem cell? Going back to our history po or sa ating pinagmulan as human or even any organism po, once nag-meet po ang sperm and ovum from the male and female organs po, di ba? Pag naghani mo ng ating parents, bago mabuo ang baby sa sinapupunan ng tiyan ng nanay, meron pong isang single stem cell po na nabubuo. Because nag-meet po yung dalawang cells. And after that, because of a process po, cellular duplication, etc. po, yung single stem cell na yung dumadami po, that's why yung stem cell ay nagkakaroon ng classification. Kaya po bago maging bata po or maging baby, magkakaroon yan ng stem cell of the brain, heart, ano pa po, colon, all our organs, even our nails, it's made up of a cell. Balikan na yung elementary years natin. Di ba, cell is the basic unit of life. So, saan po tayo gawa? Sa cell. So, just, bigyan ko lang kayo ng isang maiksing example po. Balikan natin yung diabetes. If you are diabetic, what is the organ related? It's pancreas. Tama po. So, if your pancreas is damaged, kaya po ba niyang i-regulate ang sugar, which is yun yung function niya? Hindi. Pero if your pancreas is brand new, if your pancreas is not damaged, it's on normal, ideal state po, kaya po ba niyang gawin yung trabaho niya? That's exactly what stem cell can do. Di ba po? Ang stem cell, hindi yan gamot. Ang stem cell, hindi yan yung direct na nagagamot, pero ang ginagawa niya, i-repair niya, for example, yung pancreas mo, once it's already on the normal state, your pancreas will function well, any illness related to that organ will be gone. Di ba po? Ang simple lang. Actually, this time we'll finish all our queries po eh. But for our information, I'll go to the next slide. So, bilisan ko na lang po ito. The miracle of stem cell, just to show you the credibility of stem cell, a lot of reputable sources of information already published a lot of articles about stem cells. Matagal na po. Time Magazine, ano pa po yan? Meron pa po dito, Chinese po eh. 100-year-old in a 50-year-old body because stem cell can do reverse aging. Ano pa po? Stem cell can treat diabetes, cancer, HIV, autism, ano pa po? Cancer, etc. po. So, matagal na pong pinag-uusapan ng stem cells. And I know some of us po were invited here for the first time already saw real testimonies about stem cells. Tama po ba? Ayun. So, but going to history po, do you know that utilization of stem cell is already being practiced 100 years BC. Do you know Cleopatra? Kilala po ba natin si Cleopatra? Eh, she's a very known queen of Egypt, di ba po? Bakit siya nakilala? Dahil daw maganda siya. She's pretty. Ano po ba yun? She's a very beautiful queen of Egypt. But to tell you honestly po, Cleopatra is not beautiful. She's not even pretty. Pero bakit siya na-document na ganun? Because her skin is just like a skin of a baby. Because of pure tear. Joke lang. Si Tita, tinitigan ko si Tita, nag-isip po eh. Nakuha ko po ba kayo dun? Nag-isip siya, no? Because of stem cells. Alam niyo po ba paano po nag-benefit si Cleopatra ng stem cells before? Yung bagong panganak pong daga, yung wala pa pong balahibo, at saka red wine po, she's swallowing that po ng hilaw. Huwag po kayong mandili. Malinis pa po nun. So yun po, it's very rich in stem cells. Sa ngayon naman po, sino po ang naging stem cell? Enrile. Senator Enrile, how old is he? 96 or 97 years old. Para sa ating common na tao po, pag nasa ganong edad tayo, nasan po kaya tayo? Sa ilalim na po ng lupa, di ba po? For Henry na po, 97 po, very active in the Senate, di ba? Nakikipag-debate, lahat na nakadebate niya, namamatay na po, siya buhay pa rin. Di ba, pansin niya po? Because of stem cell. Actually, it was divulged by the late Senator Miriam Defensor Santiago in one of their debates that because you have a very sharp mind and healthy body, it's because you're rich, because you're taking stem cell, which is true. Sino pa po? Actually, Henry is my best example. Chavit Singson, Imelda Marcos, Gloria, Era, lahat po sila ay rich and famous. That's why, ang alam natin, stem cells is only for the rich and famous. Pero ngayon po, because of Riway, it's no longer for the rich and famous. Kaya let's be thankful of Riway. Diba po? Okay. So, para mabigyan lang po kayo ng background, these are the different methods of receiving benefits from stem cell today. Pinakakilala po yung nabanggit kanina, injection. Switzerland and Germany is known for stem cell injection. Diyan po pupunta yung mayayaman. They will spend 3 to 5 million per shot per year. Per shot pa lang po yun. If you have multiple problems in your body, like 5 problems, you have problem with your heart, brain, colon, joints, ano pa po, kidney, you have to have at least 5 shots. 3 to 5 million per shot. So, pang rich and famous, tama po? Another is stem cell transplant and cord blood banking. All of these are all millions po. May cheaper naman sa baba, nasa $500,000, ganun. We have adult stem cells banking, but common sense. If you are, as an adult, if you are unhealthy, your cells are healthy or not? Unhealthy, di ba po? So, pinapalahan lang tayo dyan. Placenta injection. Kasi nasabi nyo nga po, ang placenta injection is also related to beautification. Pansinin niyo po lahat na nag-beauty, bumabanat po ang mukha. Di ba po? Yung mga senior citizens po, wala na, hindi na senior citizens. They're going back to adulthood na po. Di ba? Teenagers, sabi nga po. And lastly po, we can actually benefit from stem cells for free if we only practice healthy lifestyle. Can you do 100% healthy lifestyle practice po? Are you eating 100% safe food? Safe na vegetables? Safe na, kahit organic ba yan, are you sure that it's very safe? Are you eating, ano ba yan? Anong mga kinakape natin sa umaga? Instant, tama po. Ano ang noodles natin? Instant. Ano pa po bang instant? Kape, noodles, ano pa po? When you go to 7-Eleven, there's instant almusal, di ba po? Na naka-microwavable na lang. Kaya what's happening to our life? Instant. Kaya yan ang pinipigilan natin, di ba po? So, the question here, we're talking about millions. Sinasabi natin na stem cell is only for the rich and famous, but is there any convenient, effective, and affordable way? Kaya po ba natin common na tao ang stem cell? Kaya po. Because of Riway, ano nangyari? Wait lang po. Ayan. So, because of Riway po, ang stem cell therapy is no longer for the rich and famous. Even for common people po, we can afford to have this type of therapy. So, according to... Ano tawag doon? Nawala ako. Natawanan ako sa likod eh. So, what is pure placenta? It's considered to be Rolls-Royce of nutritional supplement. If you say Rolls-Royce, ano po ibig sabihin nun? Top of the line. Hindi lang po sa presyo, pero sa effect. Most importantly, it's a very different nutritional supplement. It's only under nutritional supplement, but I will show you the ingredients later. So sabi ko po kanina, it especially starts from pollution-free New Zealand because what we have inside is a live cell. It really matters na source mo is clean and not polluted. It's because there is a very small risk or zero risk of having contaminated stem cells inside the capsule. Di ba po? And you know what? Our company po, for 10 years, we already celebrated the 10th year anniversary last June 23 of this year. We only have single product. May narinig po ba kayong company po na nabuhay for 10 years or even more than that or even 5 years na marketing or selling only one product? Wala po. It means po, bakit po tumagal ang Riway ng 10 years with only pure placenta? It's because it's effective, there is repeated sales. Di ba po? Kasi pag hindi effective, bibili pa po ba kayo? Hindi na. So just try to think po, single product in 10 years. So these are the technologies behind pure placenta. We only have 4 combination of these technologies. Number one is freeze-drying technology. Kung dati napapanood lang po natin sa mga movie yung parang freeze, ano yan? Yung freezer na tao, and then after quite some time po, i-defrost sila, mabubuhay. It's no longer fiction or imagination po. Stem cells are already being processed like that po. Because of freeze-drying technology, na-maintain natin buhay ang cell for 3 to 4 years. Okay? And next is nitrogen-filled technology. Simple lang po explanation yan. Anything that is exposed to oxygen can ano yan? Tagalogin ko po, naubusan ako ng English eh. Nabubulok, ayun. So like yung apple po, pag inopen nyo yan, hiniwa, na-expose sa hangin, nangingiti, mabubulok, tama po? So they remove oxygen inside the capsule, they put nitrogen instead to preserve further yung cells. Anything there is oxygen, there is a bacteria, di ba po? So yun po. Another is enteric-coated technology. Are you familiar with this? What is enteric-coated technology? It means po, any pill or capsule that you will take, pag enteric-coated technology, it will bypass the stomach. Ibig sabihin po nun, kapag yung capsule ang ininom natin, pumunta sa stomach, like the food, di ba? Pag nagbuga ng hydrochloric acid yung stomach natin, ano nangyayari sa food? Nasisiayon, natudurog, nag-grind, di ba po? But if it's enteric-coated, like the capsule is enteric-coated, kahit magbuga pa po yan ng maraming hydrochloric acid, it will not be destructed. Thus, it will go to your small intestine, wherein ang absorption of nutrients ay nangyayari po. So, anything that is enteric-coated, dito po siya na-absorb. It reaches more than 80% of the absorption rate. Pero po, anything that is non-enteric-coated, ibig sabihin, pag duman sa stomach, nasisira, the absorption will only reach 30%. Ang baba po. Naintindihan niyo po yun? Yes. Example lang po dyan. If you have a relative po na hospital because of an infection, the doctor will first prescribe or will give injectable antibiotic, tama po. So the dosage usually 250 milligrams. Di ba? Mga ganon. And then if you notice po, pag lumakas na yung patient, the doctor will tell you, okay, let's shift to oral. Bakit? Para mas makamura tayo. And para at least less ang invasive procedure, di ba? So what you notice po doon, yung 250 milligrams na injectable po, pag shift sa oral, nagiging 750 to 1,000 milligram. It means, alam ng doctor na out of that 1,000, only aabot ng 300 milligrams ang pupunta sa katawan. And what happens to the 700? It goes to the waste. Yeah, waste. Saan pong organ? Kidneys. Kaya po pansinin niyo po, even small towns po all over the Philippines, they have their own dialysis centers. Yun lang pong isipin natin. And fourth po is emulsification technology. Do you know the size of our cell? It's just like the tip of our hair. But because of this technology, they decrease 20 times smaller than the tip of our hair. And what's the reason behind? So that it can be penetrated easier to our body. Okay? So just to summarize, bakit nga ba effective ang pure tear? It's because we ensure that there is a live cell, healthy cell, higher absorption rate, and easier to be absorbed. Di ba po? Solve na po ba? Okay. So this is our ingredient. Saan po ba galing ang stem cells natin? Sa deer. Bakit po kaya sa deer? So ancient saying of treasures in a deer, every part of the deer was its medicinal component. Okay po? And what we are taking po is the purity of the deer. Doon po kinukuha sa placenta. So, siguro tinatanong natin, bakit hindi sa tao? Tama po ba? Or you know the reason behind why we cannot use the human stem cells? We can never use the human stem cells because, for example po, I am healthy and my neighbor is sick. I can never donate my stem cells. Ganun po ka-critical ang stem cell ng tao. So what we can utilize is the nearest to human stem cell, which is the deer. Ito po ang pinakamalapit sa tao. Okay, gets po ba natin? And next po, so this is the summary of our ingredients for the 5th edition. We have the stem cell from the deer, dendrobium, lycopene, xanthan, borage oil, evening primrose oil, marine collagen, aloe vera, squalene, and avocado oil. Ano napapansin niyo po dito? Aside from deer placenta, they are all supplements. Tama po. Just being honest with you all, these are all supplements. Pero ano pong bang difference ng pure deer placenta to any other supplement? Sa palagay niyo po ano? Ito lang po yan. If you are healthy, as in 100% walang sakit, you take supplements. Vitamins is also called as supplement, di ba? Food supplement po yan. Pag wala tayong sakit, you take vitamins, you have to take food supplement, you'll become healthier. Tama po? Pero po, pag kayo po ay may sakit na po, like diabetes, hypertension, etc. po, kahit isang track pa po ng vitamins ang i-take nyo, gagaling po ba kayo? Because because supplements can only protect you from illnesses, but it can never help you recover from illnesses once you have it. And that's the power of stem cells na nasabi ko earlier. What is the exact term for stem cell therapy? It's regenerative therapy. Habang tumatanda tayo, what happens to our cells? To our system, it degenerates. So what do we need so that it could go back to its normal state? Regenerate. And that is stem cell. If you search further what is stem cell po, it's actually organ transplant without doing incision. Kumbaga, nire-renew niya, nire-repair niya lahat ng organs natin. That's why it reflects po sa outside of our body. Yung shell natin, skin, nagkakaroon ng magandang skin, lahat bumaba na. Even our memory, everything po, it's being addressed. Ayan. So regarding the certificate po, our product is being manufactured in New Zealand and our research plan in New Zealand is also certified. So our company po is not a business company, it's an R&D po, research and development company. Kaya kung pansinin nyo kanina, yung sa Rolls-Royce of Nutritional Supplement na slide, we had our pure deer placenta first, second, third, fourth, and fifth, di ba po? It's because the company is doing research, continuous research po to make the product to make the product better and better and better po. Ayun. So, it's being distributed by a Singaporean company. Riway is a Singaporean company po. If you check what is the background of Singapore in terms of healthcare, alam niyo po ibig sabihin nun? They are top of the line din. So meaning Singapore will never allow any supplement, anything that is related to health na lalabas or papasok sa bansa nila if the quality is questionable po. Kaya pansin niyo, ang mayayaman sa Pilipinas, they don't go to Singapore, they don't go to medical city, they go to Singapore. Because it's really the top of the line in terms of healthcare. So, it also has the International Free Sale Certificate, so it can go to any part of our country tuloy. It can go to any part of the world without any hassle. And then, New Zealand Food Safety Certificate. Kaya pansinin niyo po, ang pure deer, wala siyang overdosage. Even if you take one bottle of pure deer a day, if you're very rich, hindi po bubula ang bibig niyo. Because what we are putting inside our body is a normal cell that should be part of our body. Kaya pansinin niyo, even pregnant, like Ma'am Jeda, she's pregnant. Like Ate Lani, who already delivered, they all took stem cells, pure deer po. And nothing abnormality po. Pero, nagugulat ako ng doktor, nila alam niyo kung bakit. Ang bilis ng development ng fetus. Di ba? Ang bilis ng development, promise. So, even baby po, even 1 month, 2 months old baby, even bedridden, kahit sino po pwedeng mag-take ng pure deer. And then, para sa ating mga friends na Muslim po, it's also halal certified. So, wala pong bawal kahit kanino. Singapore HSA certification, and etc. po. Ayun. So, this is the end of my presentation. I would, thank you po.